What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing alright today, but welcome in, Ambi. Hope you're doing good. We got some Fall Guys. Are we ready to fall, guys? This is why you guys come to my streams, right? I love opening up a new tab and then a second tab opens telling me that ad block has been updated. Thank you. You don't work still. Doesn't matter how many times you update, you're not going to work. Okay. I'm assuming it'll be the two of us for right now, so... Oop, I almost hit the wrong button. So let's go ahead and start it up, Ambi, as long as you're good for it. Thank you for coming in and playing today. I know you said you'd work later, but I appreciate it, especially since Camouflage can't come in. I think you'll appreciate this. I was helping my friend Taylor yesterday with some audition, and we just got to talking about stuff. I was talking about some concerts that got announced, and I brought up a band, Opeth. They're coming to the area sometime like middle of October, and I was like, oh, this might be cool to go see. And I was like, I saw them before, wasn't too crazy about them because they dropped the whole death metal thing they used to do. They're just very progressive now, which is fine, but I really like their early stuff and they just don't do a lot of it anymore. So I'm like thinking about it, and I was talking to Taylor about it, and she was like, oh my god, I've been listening to the new Taylor Swift album. And I was like, oh yeah, I heard some of that, you know, because that's all I got. And I was talking about the bands I might be going to see, and I brought up Opeth, and she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, here, check them out. This is what they sound like now. And I sent her a song on Spotify, and she was like, oh, I can't listen to that. That'll mess up the Taylor algorithm I have. And I'm like, Taylor? You're a bitch. But I love her. Play for like an hour. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Whatever you can do. I'll be going on Fall Guys for a little while, and basically until we have people that can't play anymore. So hopefully it'll go for a little while. Oh god. No way I made that. But sounds good, Ambi. Whatever you can do. If you have to hop off earlier, no big deal. Don't worry about it. Whatever you can do. But we will be live later doing some Pokemon Shiny hunting on the Dynamax Adventures. I've already talked to Jake and Brian about it. It's going to be really cool. We're going to be doing a couple things that we don't normally do. We're going to be doing 2 drafts. And what we're going to do is I always want to shout out Co-op 64 with this because I saw them do it on like their podcasts. They have their TikToks that are just some of the drafts, and it's really cool what they show. But we're going to be doing a snake draft where like I'll pick the first one, Jake will pick his first one, Brian will pick his first one, then his second, it'll go back to Jake for his second, me to my second, and then my third kind of thing. And we're going to be drafting a couple different things. We're going to be drafting top 5 legendary Pokemon that we love. That'll be one of them. And we're also, I don't know if we could do top 5 because it might get to be a lot, but we might be able to push it. We're just trying this stuff out, testing the waters. Top 5 favorite Pokemon spin-offs and stuff like that. So that way I get to talk about that stuff. And I think like with the drafts, what we can do is like we'll put them up in Discord. And people will like vote on whose they like the most kind of thing. I think that might be pretty cool to do. I don't know how Co-op 64 does it. I don't know if they just like draft and then have them up on the TikTok listed with like what Connor's is and what Nick's are. And then in the comments people just talk about it, or if it's like an actual vote. I'm kind of curious, but I think we can put that to a vote. Yo, Pluto, welcome in, dude. Oh, Ambi got this. Ambi's got this. Dude, Ambi finished. Yeah, but welcome in, Pluto. How you doing today, man? Hell yeah, Ambi. I'm going to be trying out a new game later today, too, with one of my friends. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a game called Bread and Fred, but it looks like it's going to be our next Overcooked, where we are going to spend nothing but... We're gonna do nothing but that time but scream at each other, and it is going to be very therapeutic. Yeah, I think the drafts will be really cool. We're gonna try it with Pokemon stuff first, just because that's what everyone will be familiar with. So, well, to be fair, you usually can't be here for that stream. You're usually not here for the Pokemon stream that we do. But I'm doing pretty good, Pluto. My blood sugar's pretty good, I think. Let me check again. It's probably, yeah, no, it's still like 100, which is perfect. I just looked at your text, Andy. But yeah, blood sugar's doing well today, so we're good with that. I'll hopefully be able to eat lunch within the next like hour or two, and then I should be just on pace for everything today. Got cool streams. We got the Pokemon Sword streams today, and then some more Nier Replicant tonight. Tomorrow we'll have some cool streams as well. We're gonna be doing more Legend of Dragoon around 3 p.m. Then some. As of right now, I believe we're gonna be doing the Pokemon Emerald Cross Soul Link with Joker around 7:30 tomorrow, and then cap it all off with Final Fantasy XIV. I hope this guy gets hit. Damn it. Hell yeah. Draft Mimikyu, Ambi. Do it. Dare you. You almost got your shit rocked by that ball. I hope everything's going well, Pluto. Yeah, you're killing it, Ambi. We've been in first both rounds so far, and it's all thanks to you. Woo! But yeah, I'm hyped. All the games I'm playing right now are awesome. Legend of Dragoon was really cool to get back to. Again, it's just been so long. But like, Optimus's advice really helped, where I just have to remember the input lag, so I have to try and hit the action commands a little bit earlier, so that helped me a lot. Nier Replicant is going real well. We're about to finish Route A. We'll probably do that tonight. And I just fucking love Halo, man. I love Halo. Just doing a dungeon? Nice. Ambi, I just watched you jump off. Yo. This guy. No! Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Oh, shit, there was still someone left? Oh, I thought I took out the last guy. That's why I did that. I mean, it's 10 seconds left. We're fine. Like, I thought that was so funny. You didn't jump, you got hit. Oh, you got hit? I didn't see that you got hit. Oh, shit, that's how you fucking save yourself. Panda is not here. Not that I know, anyway. She might be lurking, but she hasn't said anything yet, so. She may be lurking. Did you end up doing it? Oh, is this the dungeon that, Oh. See what I said? Oh, fuck. She's gonna know I don't have water again. I did finish that water I had yesterday, though. It took me until 3. No, it wasn't 3. It was like 2 in the morning. But I did have it. Oh, shit. I forgot to have my vitamins. Okay, I'm going to do that in a minute. I mean, I ate like an hour ago, but it's fine. It's close enough. I gotta stay on top of that, man. I have to stay on top of that. That was the first time I ever grabbed a penguin, and this guy really just ripped it out of my hands. Go, Ambi! What the fuck? This guy was just grabbing it again? Yo, that's funny. We're not getting this, no way. I hate this one, man. I fucking hate it. I hate that one. Okay, let me get vitamins. Alright. Maybe I will have water earlier today. I don't know why. I just can't pick up that penguin, man. I really can't. Gets me every time. But if anyone is around, anyone's lurking, anyone's chatting and wants to hop in, let us know, and we'll have you in. Otherwise, it's going to be a relatively short stream. It'll probably only be until around like 2:15, 2:30ish my time, so it'll probably only go for like an hour, hour and a half-ish. So not too long today. I've never done a dungeon with NPCs, so I can't really tell you the difference. It's probably the same difference of like... Ah, there you go. Panda can definitely give you a better answer than I could. That in just at the right time. Oop, I gotta say hi to Wolfie. Oh, yeah, I gotta set up the closed captions. I always forget that. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Guys, I fucked myself up bad. Come on, man. Go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is very true what Panda said, because I felt very overwhelmed by having to keep up in the beginning, like learning. Like I said, I had done a couple of dungeons when I was playing it on PS5, like months and months ago at this point, maybe even a year ago, but that's a good point. NPCs will kind of work with you, and you can like take your time. Yeah. I'm so proud of you, Ambi. Ambi's killing it tonight. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the grinding for the dungeons and stuff like that kind of come later on. That would have been so funny if I died right there. All right, well, that's what I get. That's what I get. Me and Ambi got out together. I mean, Ambi got out, and I waved and got out. Yeah, we both got hit by the same thing. I was waving. Romantic. Time for bed. Peter, we just woke up. No, that's not true. I've been up for like 2 hours. How you doing, Peter? I figured you were. That sounds right. Drinking water? That sounds disgusting. Just sounds gross, man. Hey guys, I think we're out. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think that one was on there. Panda, do you know how to get the closed captioning on the channel? Do I have to do... What do I have to do? I don't know if it's an easy explanation. I'm pretty sure... Was it you? I think it was you who was talking about it before. Is it something I can do very easy? And very quick? Okay, that sounds good, Panda. I appreciate it. Yo, no one talks about how fucking amazing this soundtrack is. I'd put this in the sexy playlist, you know? Fire up that Spotify playlist, and it's just the Fall Guys menu music. Perfect. Thank you again, Panda. The bass just goes so hard, man. Can you turn on some music to help me sleep? Like right now? Yeah, if you want to go to sleep. Seems like a weird time, Ambi. We're in the middle of a very important game. I don't know what to tell you. Gosh. I also keep forgetting that the Final Fantasy 16 DLC came out and I gotta get to it. I was so hyped for it because I was just like playing the game non-stop. And now I also feel like I should finish Nier Replicant or Legend of Dragoon before I get to something else. But also Stellar Blade is coming out. Oh, and also Ambi. I know we discussed it a little bit because of, you know, Atlas and who you are as a person. But Metaphor ReFantazio just got like the release date announced. It's coming out October 11th, and I'll be honest, it looks fucking awesome. The only problem with it is it's not just turn-based. They have a lot of different things that they added into it, so it's turn-based and action-based. So there's a lot more to it. But it seems more involved because it sounds like there's some kind of class system where you can change their classes, but it looks really awesome. I think it's coming out October 11th if I didn't already say that, so I'm going to try and set that up and pre-order it because, God, it looks awesome. Well, Ambi, I'll be real with you. Your last 4 jokes have not landed, so I just feel like you need to change your jokes. That is almost your birthday. It's like almost 2 weeks before. Well, it's less than 2 weeks before. That is true. I'm missing Torgal right now, Panda. Honestly, by playing Fall Guys and not having Final Fantasy 16 open, I'm missing Torgal. And that's not good. What level did I get to in Final Fantasy XIV? I think it was 23. Guess I'll go smack my head into the wall then. There you go. That's the spirit. No! Oh, shit. I thought I had so much more time. That's funny. This one's cool. Hey, Panda. Panda, don't lie to me. Panda, you would never risk finishing a game. You would never risk finishing a game. Or, oh, do you mean next stream of mine? That has to be the explanation, because there's no way you would yeah, exactly, that's... It's so funny. But man, some people don't like finishing things. Some people, like, not even, like, ADHD related. Like, some people just, like, don't, like, they'll get so close and they'll just be like, alright, I'm good, I had my fill. Like, someone I know, okay? Naruto. Obsessed with it. We were down to the last 10 episodes. And it's been a year. Like, they're just not doing it. Not coming back to it. They're just like, nah, not for me. I'm like, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yo, thank you for the gifted sub to Wolfie Blake. Oh, if I hold on, wait. I'm gonna... I hope that Wolfie Blake enjoys the emotes of my faces. I didn't get a chance to get the closed captioning set up. I'm so glad that it, like, works that quick, Panda. Is this gonna make... Oh, yeah, I'll get up here. Where is the golden ring? Oh, okay, well. But thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Alright, too many people are on this thing. I can't, yeah, whatever. When we don't have camouflage, this kind of sucks. Yeah, yeah, true. Pluto never finished Naruto either, yeah. It just happens sometimes. Like, I also get it with a show like that, you know, when you're watching it for so long, you're so close to it, and it's like, you don't want it to end kind of thing, but, like, at the same time, man, can you imagine watching, like, 700 episodes of something and then being like, nah, I don't really care how this ends? Could never be me. I live to finish things. I live to finish, guys. And don't take that out of context. Let's see. I feel like these golden rings are not coming into the middle. I feel like this one is, like, really taking a while because of that, too. Yo, that guy got through it. Come on. I'm like, that one's going in the middle. Motherfucker. Yo, but again, thank you for the gifted sub, Anonymous. Always appreciate it. And I hope Blake enjoys all the weird emotes that we got. I'm gonna be letting my friend know that my friend Black Belt streams with me Wednesday nights for the Pokemon streams, and he's the one who's gonna help me with all the emotes that we're getting set up. Wait, where's the golden ring right now? Is there no golden ring right now? Oh. Guys, I got it. Okay. We're only halfway. That blows. That blows butts. Okay. At this point, I think it might just be better to go for the regular rings, except I'm just gonna fall anyway. Goddamn. Alright. We can get 7 regular. Okay. Alright. Part of that was definitely on me for waiting for the golden ring for so long. But, you know. I don't even remember, like, what, like, the emotes of my face, I don't even remember what some of them are from. Like, okay, like, the one I just put in chat, I'm pretty sure was when I was with, my baby cousin. I'm pretty sure I was, like, holding her, and that was the face. But, like, I also know that this one was when I was holding my friend's kid. And, like, he took the picture, and then gave me my phone back, and I'm like, Chris, why? I look like I'm kidnapping your kid with that face. Like, it looks like I finally got him in my arms, and I'm, like, ready to run out the door with him. Like, the two total differences of, like, me holding a child. They're like, oh, she's so cute, I love it. I'm taking him for myself. The two sides of things, you know? That one I actually just took because I was feeling the sunglasses and the colors in my room, and I had my shirt off. You guys don't know that I had my shirt off in that picture, but I had my shirt off in that picture. I think I did. How fast? Well, now I don't like it. I know. I'm definitely gonna have a couple emotes set. I'm definitely gonna make the one of Ambi's face. I know one for Blood Trip's face that we're gonna put in. Is there anything but cherries? Oh, mangoes. Thank God. I definitely know one for Blood Trip's face. I know one for Ambi's face. We're gonna put the Ichiban one in. I think I have a couple of emote slots, so I gotta decide what else I want to do. So we got watermelon. I think mango, banana. Yeah. Cherry over there. Okay. Watermelon, mango, banana, cherry. Over here, Ambi. Good job, Ambi. God damn. Bye, Ambi. I'm wrong. I think we got it, though. Yeah, okay. I gave you a lot of credit, though, Ambi. It's hard sometimes, because, like, when you're jumping over that thing and there's a lot of people on the platform you're on, sometimes your guy just, like, trips when he jumps, so, like, it's hard. And then you just get launched by something. So I feel it, don't worry. Oh. Okay. Blood sugar's 102. We're looking fucking perfect today. Gonna have some pasta tonight. Good. Gold's coming down in the middle. Is it not? Oh shit, no it's not. Alright. I feel like... Yeah, no, this ain't happening the way it is. What the fuck, my guy? Come on. What happened to our teammate? Ah, whatever. I'm not I'm not pushing it any closer than what it is now. Yeah, at this point, I think it's better if we just, like, start going for the smaller hoops. That guy was an asshole. Oh, shit. Oh my god, did I get that? I can't believe it. Everyone got there at, like, the same time. Oh, this guy's an asshole. Where is it now? Where is the gold ring? How's no one getting that? Oh. Back. That was embarrassing. Yeah, 2 people qualified already? Yeah, it's not happening. I mean, if we get lucky and just, like, if we get 1 golden ring from here, I think we might stand a chance. Oh, nope. I'm excited for my 1 more edition of Persona 5 to come. What's the date it's coming? I figured you are. I figure you're not even really excited except for Akechi's briefcase for some reason. But, you know. Sounds good. Yeah, I pre-ordered Stellar Blade. I did it from GameStop because I have a lot. I had a lot of GameStop gift cards, so I pre-ordered Stellar Blade and what do you call it? It said it was supposed to. It was originally saying estimated delivery date for like 1 to 3 days from when it ships, and it shipped yesterday. Oh right, we were eliminated. And so it was saying 1 to 3 days from shipping date, and it shipped yesterday. And I was like, oh, good. That means it will definitely get here by the day it comes out on the 26th. Stellar Blade, Pluto. And then it shipped, and then it gave me a new delivery date of April 29th, and I'm like, you bitches. That is several days after it comes out. Ambi, it doesn't matter how many times you ask for it, it's not happening. You should tweet at Atlas next and see if they'll make it. I was watching a stream of Persona 3 Reload last night, and the person streaming it mentioned the same thing that I think a lot of people mentioned, and it makes sense. They were like, why did they not put in the female main character into Reload? And I really don't understand why they didn't. It doesn't make much sense. And then they were like, I hope we get a female main character as an option for Persona 6. And I was like, I agree with that. I think especially with how popular it's gotten recently, I think a lot of people would really like that. And then they went too far with something. What did they say now? Oh, they were like, I hope you get to customize your character in Persona 6. And I'm like, that would be so bad for it. And it kind of ties in with what with a topic that someone was just mentioning recently, and they were just like, oh shit, I forgot about that hammer. Where they were mentioning, and they were like, I would love to do. They were like, I would love most games to have a character creator, and I'm like, I wildly disagree. And I know I've talked about Randy in this situation where he's like, if I can't make my own character, he says that he loses interest in the game because he's just making decisions for somebody else. And I'm like, I understand that reasoning. I do, 100%. If you really like making your character and believing that you're that character in this scenario, I totally see why that happens. But I also think it goes the other way around, and also if I don't remember the last game that had a customer that I don't remember the last game I played that had a customer. Period. It was actually Gas Station Simulator. I don't remember the last time I played a game with a character creator and fully enjoyed it. I think you can get a stronger narrative when they create a character, kind of thing. But I'm proud of you, Abby. That's a tough one to make it in. So they were like, I hope we get to like customize our character in Persona 6, and I'm like, I think that would be really bad for the series. But I'm curious if anyone really likes Persona and/or character creators. I want to hear what you think. I think character creators really just come down to preference a lot of times. I also never, I mean, I'm also not one to spend a lot of time on character creators because Big Sims bitch, but for Persona, do not want a custom character. Okay, that sounds right. I believe that. At least for a mainline one, you know? Like, I'm not, like, for all the spin-offs they make of the Persona games, I think it might be cool to be able to do that at one point. Like, I think it would be, like, I think it would have been cool, like, let's say if people did want a character creator, what if there was a Persona 5 spin-off with the characters in Persona 5 where you became a Phantom Thief just as a different, character that isn't Joker? I think that might be cool. But it would also be very different because, obviously, Joker's big thing is that he has a lot of different personas. So it'd be kind of weird to just make another one where you can do that. But I feel like there would be a way to do it eventually in a spin-off title. But for a mainline game, I think you need those strong characters. Yo, Chris, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in. Me and Abby are killing it in Fall Guys, and, oh, okay, we might actually get eliminated now, unfortunately. But it wasn't even Abby. Everyone is doing really well, apparently. I say that I almost got launched off there. Oh, we're not screwed. We're not screwed. We're in it. We're in it to win it. Oh my god, that was insane. That came down to like the last 10 seconds. Hell yeah. No, you didn't. Oh god, Volleyfall. This is always rough. Nier and LOD are both games you want to play blind somebody. Oh, I totally get that. 100%, Chris. I just started LOD myself. A very cool game. What are some of your favorite games? We never talked about this much, but I can obviously tell between Final Fantasy XIV and both Nier and LOD being games you want to play. I can tell you're a big JRPG fan. Well, that worked. Oh god. Why did it go that way? They're struggling to keep it up on their side. Oh no, they're getting it. Yo, Ambi with the save and the score. Oh no. Yo, these poor guys. Honestly, let them have that one, man. Oh god. Yo, good save, guys. Oh god. Oh, I was like, no matter how bad we do right now, we still won. Like, it's fine, but that was really funny. Grew up with Final Fantasy VII. Oh, and StarCraft. Ooh. Gravitate towards multiplayer games like Minecraft and Final Fantasy XIV. Gotcha. A lot of JRPGs you've heard great things about, but never got the chance to play yourself. Okay, gotcha. I've never played the original Final Fantasy VII. I've only played the remake, and I'm into Rebirth, so I don't know a lot of that story, and I'm really looking forward to playing it at some point. But that makes sense for the multiplayer games, absolutely. Oh, that's awesome. I've never played StarCraft myself, but once again, I've heard a lot of good things about it. There's certain games like Persona, Zelda, where there's a big narrative, you'd rather be handed a character, but I can also see it being fun to... yeah, exactly. We did destroy them, Ambi. I agree. But I also think Zelda's a little weird because, like, I feel like Link's not a very strong narrative character, you know? Like, I almost feel like if we did Breath of the Wild with another character and they just called us Link, I think it would have been just as okay. Fuck it, man. I'll go Andy's way. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, shits. There's still only one right way, huh? Oh my god. Did we win? No. Damn. It's interesting because Link isn't that strong of a narrative character, where I feel like we almost could make a character. They just know him as Link. And I think it's the only difference. But I don't know. I always get lost. Not lost in that one, but I feel like I'm never in front, and because of that, it seems like it ends so fast. For sure. Final Fantasy is what introduced you to video games as a concept. Oh, that's awesome. That's such a good starting point, too. It really is. So the first Final Fantasy game I ever played, which I don't remember too well, but it was my best friend growing up had an older brother, and I think he had Final Fantasy X for the PS2, and I only think I played that one first because when I ended up playing Final Fantasy X about 2 or 3 years ago, I was playing it and I'm like, man, the beginning of this game seems awfully familiar. But yeah, take your time, Ambi. So I think Final Fantasy X was my first, but the very first game that I played was Super Mario 64. And you know what? That's a really good question, too. If anyone's in chat, whether you're chatting, lurking, whatever, if you feel like answering, I'd love to hear it. What was their... actually, funny enough, I was actually watching a stream the other night, and this was, like, their opening question. What was the very first video game that you remember playing? Because mine is definitely Super Mario 64. For the N64. I know, my cousin had it, and I was having so much fun with it, and I remember, like, I don't even remember this too much, but I remember loving it and wanting a Nintendo 64 for myself. That would have been my first console that I ever had. And we have, like, home videos, and we actually were just watching home videos recently because my brother-in-law is actually taking our, like, home videos on VHSs and transferring them to DVDs, digital kind of stuff, so we can keep them. What do you call it? And we have a home video of me opening the Nintendo 64 and getting very excited, and then the next present I open on Christmas Day is Super Mario 64. And it's so funny because I don't look excited in the video. My mom's like, oh, what's wrong? And I'm like, this isn't the Super Mario I wanted. And she was like, but that's the same game. And I'm like, no, it's not. So I'm just kind of like sitting there, and everyone keeps opening presents, and then like a couple minutes later, you just see me light up, and I'm like, oh my god, that is the same game! And then I get so excited and just run around the room, and it's really funny. What game is that, Pluto? I'm about to Google that. I've never heard that. Super Mario 64 is a game you've only seen at your, Wait. Actimel? Is that a game? I don't know if it's a game, but I googled it, Pluto, and it's showing me that it's a yogurt drink, basically. So, let me know if I'm looking up the wrong thing. But you only ever saw it at your cousin's house, and same with anything on that console. So you never had a Nintendo 64? What consoles did you have growing up? If you played Final Fantasy VII, I'm assuming the PS1, at least. Or, well, I guess I don't know if you had Final Fantasy VII, but I know that you said that introduced video games to you. So I'm assuming you probably had it. So probably PS1. Welcome back, Ambi. I figured you were back when it started loading, but 'twas not sure. PS1 through 4 and PC. Okay, so you were a PlayStation person. Gotcha. So question then, because I went, like, as a kid, I went from Nintendo 64 to PlayStation 2. I feel like 3 of the big series and mascots that we could talk about for PS2: Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, and Ratchet and Clank. Did you play any of those ones? You made a video game and it made your mom buy it for you just for the game? Yo, seriously? Actimel game. Yo, interesting. And you know what's even more interesting about this? I'm looking it up, and I can't even find it in, like, English, really. Which is also probably why I haven't heard of this. But interesting. That's pretty cool, Pluto. Damn. You didn't play any of those. Gotcha. I did, and I was seeing, like, I didn't really get a clear-cut answer, Pluto. So if you find a video of the game, put it in the Discord. I really want to see what it looked like. But when I had a PS2, I honestly don't remember too many of the games I had for PS2. Like, I know I had the Sly Cooper games, 1, 2, and 3. I didn't have any Ratchet and Clank or Jak and Daxter as a kid. I did not touch those. Honestly, I can't even remember. I know I had, like, Lego Star Wars. I don't even know if I had it. I think it was more of my friends. I can't even remember what else I had. I had some Naruto games and some Dragon Ball Z games. I was that kind of kid. I'm, like, really trying to rack my brain now. Worked well enough. I can't wait for the day that Ambi's better than me at Fall Guys. Yo, I landed on that dude. First and second, dude. Woo! Don't know anything about Sly Cooper, but Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank are very familiar names, at least. Completely understandable. I feel like of the 3, Sly Cooper kind of died out pretty quick. It was definitely my favorite, just because of the nostalgia, I think. But even now having played Jak 1 and Jak 2, and 2 Ratchet and Clank titles, I played, like I said, Jak 1 and Jak 2 on stream fairly recently. We just finished Jak 2, like, 3 weeks ago. And we played the 2 most recent Ratchet and Clank games, funny enough. A Rift Apart for the PS5, and then we're playing the 2016 PS4 title. I would still say that Sly Cooper's my favorite, but it might just be nostalgia at this point. I can't tell. But I do feel like Sly Cooper, like, Ratchet and Clank was the most popular. It's still getting titles, kind of thing. Sly had that reboot for the PS3 for Thieves in Time, the 4th one, but it didn't do well, and it wasn't good, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, but I think I'm already better than you. That is true, you are. Oh, but you did have Lego Star Wars. Hell yeah, dude. I love Lego Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars person, but I had a lot of fun with that game. Alright, perfect. I'm going to check that video out as soon as this round ends, Pluto. I want to see what Actimel looked like. But Ambi, what was your first game that you remember playing? But you've gotten so much better, Ambi. Let's see if you're better at this. You know what you get out on, which is funny? I look at it and I'm like, Ambi has no rhythm. Because I feel like I know what part you get out on, and I'll call it out when I get to it right here. And it's so funny. Yeah, I feel like you're, like, whenever I see you, like, oh shit. At that time I just missed it. But I feel like you're always getting out at this part, Ambi, and you just have to know that it's time-based. that button. Actually, we kind of want to go this way right now, so. So I don't know if that'll help you. I'm hoping maybe it'll give you something. I'm just gonna go up this way. No one else. I was gonna say I'm pretty close to the. Yeah. I don't usually go up the side way anymore, but I'm going to just for the sake of finishing quicker. Bow. I'm trying to think, what other PS2 games did I have? I never had. I didn't have a PS3. I did not have a PS3. Funny enough, actually, I didn't have a PS3 until after the PS4 came out. Because I had a PS2, and then I went Xbox 360, PS4. The PS4 I got because I wanted to play PS3 games. And unfortunately, I didn't look into this. Oh, she got past it, though. I didn't look into it, and I wish I had, to find out that the PS4 wasn't backwards compatible with PS3. I just assumed... I assumed it was a given, which is why I was very upset with them when I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, why are you not making it backwards compatible? And that started my feud with Sony. So what I actually ended up doing, believe it or not, was I sold my brand new PS4 and I traded it in to get a PS3. And I got the Sly Cooper Remaster trilogy, along with the PS3 Sly Cooper game, Thieves in Time, and the two Kingdom Hearts collections, 1.5 remix and 2.5 remix. Because at the time it was out, I'm like, I don't need to play a lot of new games. I just wanted to play those remastered games that were all on the PS3. And I'm like, if they're not going to let me play it on the PS4, I may as well just bow out and grab the PS3. So, so I had a PS3, but not really for long, and I didn't play any PS3 games on it, like new games. But you had one, but didn't spend much time with it. Skyrim, that's a fair one to spend time with, yeah. Skyrim was, without a doubt, one of the games I spent the most time with when I was in high school, for sure. It came out my freshman year. I so remember, came out in November freshman year, and then December, there were, like, Regents exams going on and shit like that, like finals for certain classes, like make-up Regents exams for people who failed the last years who just needed to get to the next class, kind of thing, like that kind of thing. And because it was my freshman year and I wasn't taking any classes that had those finals or Regents or midterms or whatever, I had the whole week off and I spent it in my dark room playing Skyrim, catching up on Naruto. That's what I remember doing. I remember doing it that week. That I was getting back into Naruto at that time. Oh no, I fell. And I remember I spent that whole time doing that. It's so funny. Kingdom Hearts is one of the series of all time. You're not a Kingdom Hearts fan? I love Kingdom Hearts. I understand, like, a lot of games are very different, so I totally understand it. But I love Kingdom Hearts. I can't knock it. I feel like Kingdom Hearts 2 is definitely looked back on as being the best. A lot of people have nostalgia for Kingdom Hearts 1. I don't hear anyone talking about Chain of Memories, which I understand. A lot of people like Birth by Sleep. 3 is very controversial. I don't hear anyone talking about Dream Drop Distance, so I feel like a lot of the games are very hit or miss, so I do understand that reasoning. But it's just so good. Damn right it was lucky. Lucky I had a good team behind me. I'm going to focus on this for a minute, guys. I'm going to see what we can do. Top 2. Ambi kind of stuck around for a while, actually. I was like, I can get through it. Oh, get! Oh, shit. My bad. Chain of Memories is actually your favorite of the series? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, so what for? Is it just because it's so different? I'm curious because I've heard people that like it, obviously, but I don't know if I've really heard that like it's some people's favorite. Who's still in? Is it just Team 1? If it's just the team in first place, I feel like they should stop this. Yeah, it's just the team in first place. Okay, well. Oh well. Brain doesn't go fast enough for this game. I'm usually okay at it. I got out earlier than I would have thought, but what's this guy doing? I guess getting more points for first place team. Which is kind of strange, but Alright, Blast Ball, let's do it, guys. But yeah, I'm very interested, Chris, on why Chain of Memories is your favorite. I like it a lot more than most people do. I'm never one to bash it. I understand why people don't like it, but I think it's best. Biggest issue with Kingdom Hearts is the combat, just not my kind of gameplay. Okay, understandable. Cards made a lot of sense to me, very intuitive. Gotcha. That's so crazy, because I feel like it's the opposite usually. But that's interesting. And I totally understand it. That's awesome. Oh, shit. Like I said, I love Chain of Memories. If you're going back to, like, Kingdom Hearts 1, that combat is very static. It doesn't work well. What the hell? Why is it like this? Is it just bigger? It's very, it doesn't work well. It doesn't flow well. Kingdom Hearts 1 combat anymore. And that gets pretty rough sometimes. Damn, Ambi's out. Ambi's out. Okay, let's see. Let's see. This is a good game. No one's like, oh shit! No! Okay. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 combat is miserable because it's so stagnant. That's the word, stagnant. You don't move well, kind of thing. It's so like me and Ambi actually just played Kingdom Hearts 1 recently. We have ah shit. It's 2-on-1, guy. Come on, you got this. Oh, it's 1-on-1. They got this. We just played it recently. We have a thing that we do on Mondays with Ambi Abby here called Ambi's Gaming Corner. She hasn't played a lot of different games, so we're trying a bunch of different games to, like, see what she might like. Aw, damn. So close. So close, but that was a good game. They were good. Yo, Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub to Chris as well. Chris, I hope you enjoy those emotes. So... Even closer, man. Even closer. But, what do you call it? So we actually tried Kingdom Hearts recently, and we started with the first one, because I'm like, listen, honestly, if you like Kingdom Hearts 1, you're gonna like some of it. You're gonna like the others, I feel. But the worst is Hollow Bash in every room has mobs that you have to clear before you can use the elevators. I think the difference is that, like, even though the combat is hard to use, I still like the combat. I like hack and slash games. And Kingdom Hearts was just a fun game like that to me. You can do one more? Alright, yeah, I'm good for it. Hell yeah. You're the first person to be blasted. I feel like that game can get you so quick sometimes. So I've been there, Ambi. What do you call it? But yeah, it's hard. Like, Kingdom Hearts 1 when it came out, which is when I was playing it, was good enough. But I feel like going back to it now, it's very brutal. But for someone like Ambi who hasn't played a lot of games like that, they enjoyed it and it was really cool. But that is interesting because most of the people I've talked about Kingdom Hearts with find that Chain of Memories is harder because the card system doesn't make sense to them. So that's funny. But everyone plays games differently. Everyone thinks differently. So that's one of the coolest things I've ever heard. I've never heard someone say that. So now I can say that I know someone that loves Chain of Memories more than anything. That makes sense too. If you didn't play until a couple years ago, you might. Yeah, it's kind of like what's a good example? I'm trying to think of an example of like a game. Oh, you know what? Here, not as horrible of an example, but if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, it is very difficult to have played like Assassin's Creed Black Flag or something like that, and then go back to Assassin's Creed 1. It's just not one of those types of games that like really aged well. It's very like it was. Oh, pray! I fell. It's one of those games that just really didn't age well because there's not a lot to do in it. Everything is very similar, samey, and again, like you're not doing much different from one place to the next. But for story purposes, it's important to play. Or honestly, probably just watching cutscenes if you can't get into it and you want to do the series. Some games were just like that. Some games were like massive and totally groundbreaking for when they came out, but then you look at them like years later and you're just like, how the fuck did anyone play this game when it came out? And I feel like Kingdom Hearts 1 is definitely one of those types of games that people look at and you're just like, are you serious? You played this? I don't even know if you love the Persona series, Ambi, because you haven't played Persona 4, and I feel like you might not play Persona 3. Once again making the case where you probably just like Akechi. I mean, let's be real, Ambi. Would you be literally even like 1/5 as obsessed as you are now if you didn't have Akechi? If Akechi was not part, or if Black Mask Akechi was not voiced by Robbie Daymond, I don't think you'd even be obsessed with Persona. It would have been a game that we played and then you would have just moved on from, I think. Attempted an Assassin's Creed marathon. Wasn't too bad except that every subsequent... Wait, really? What games changed the button layout? Because I've been playing Assassin's Creed for years. I've streamed... We're actually streaming the Assassin's Creed series. Me and my friend Nick on Monday nights are swapping off with an Assassin's Creed game to a PlayStation backlog game. So we did play... So the last one we did was we did Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So now we're doing Horizon Forbidden West. When we come back to it, we're doing Rogue. So we are playing the Assassin's Creed series, and I've played them a lot. Which ones changed the buttons on you? Because that's frustrating. And believe me, I completely understand why that's a turnoff. Because when you're so used to one layout and they switch something, you're just like, why do this? Especially if you can't change it back. It's a little ridiculous. You do want to play Persona 3? You do want to play. However, you have not gotten it. You know, actually, I'm going to take that back because I'm realizing I don't think it came out for Switch, so I will back out on that one. Sorry. I think I would have been as into it, but I also probably still would have read fanfiction and gotten addicted to. I don't know if that's true. 1, 2, 3, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3, and they were all different. Really? What were you playing on? PlayStation? Or were you playing this on PC? Because they're all the same button layouts on the Xbox controller where I played them on. The combat is exactly the same with like the counter button and everything for at least 2 Brother Revelations and everything else. Oh, PC. I wonder if that's what did it. I wonder. Because everything is relatively the same on Xbox where I played it. Interesting. I mean, I love the Assassin's Creed series. For the life of me, I don't think I can recommend most of the games after Black Flag. I like them, but they're not good. It's Ubisoft sludge at that point. Like, it really is just not great, but regardless, I like them. Enough to stream them more than once. But don't think I would have said as much to it, but I know I still would have liked it. I mean, yes, I think you would have liked it. I don't think it would have changed you liking it. I just don't think, like, if Akechi wasn't around, like, Akechi seems to be, like, the main thing that is keeping you interested and what you talk about the most. So So I just feel like without the Black Mask Akechi stuff, I feel like I feel like there wouldn't have been as much to obsess about or think about, and I think because of that, it would have gone downhill. But that's so strange on PC, and especially, and that's even more shocking, Chris, because on I consider PC to be like the most customizable thing. Like I feel like if you wanted to play the PC with a kitchen knife, you should be able to make that your controller. Like I feel like part of the benefit of playing PC over console is customizable controllers and shit like that. So that's actually really shocking that you can't change the control schemes. Yes, I'm still playing. Are you fucking kidding me? Did I really just get... I just got eliminated because I stood still for 10 seconds and the message came up and I didn't move right away. Ref, I call interference. Also, why is my blood sugar not going down? It's a little strange. Take more. It's not going up, but it's not going down. But that is strange. Yo, guys, is Ambi really? Yo, Ambi clutched that one. Now, granted, I don't know if Ambi had gotten out, I don't know if we would have been eliminated, but she was the last one on our team for a long fucking time. Good job, Ambi. God damn. So, of the well, I guess that would have been a stupid question. I was going to ask, Chris, of the Assassin's Creed games you played, did you have a specific favorite? The problem is I was invested in Desmond and Lucy's characters, and they just... Yeah. Chris, let me tell you something. In terms of Assassin's Creed, like I said, I can't recommend any past Black Flag, and the only reason I recommend Black Flag is because of the gameplay. Story of Assassin's Creed wise, Assassin's Creed wise, completely fell off after Assassin's Creed 3, and I don't know why. I don't know if Ubisoft saw the success of Assassin's Creed and wanted to keep it going instead of giving it a natural conclusion. I don't know. Because Assassin's Creed 3 ended so terribly. And, like, me and so many of my friends agree with that. We're just like, I was so ready for Assassin's Creed 4 to be, like, this awesome modern-day Assassin's Creed game where we play as Desmond. And that's how it would have just gone. And it would have been so cool. But, oh, shit. But that clearly did not happen. So I agree wholeheartedly with you. Oh, shit. Oh, good save, guys. Shit. I can only recommend Black Flag because of the gameplay of Black Flag. Not because of the story. They ruined the story after 3, in my opinion. They do a lot to try and make it better, but it never really gets better. There's, like I said, there's up points to it still. Like, it doesn't fall completely flat, but... nothing really story-wise happens in Rogue. It's rough. It becomes what the term became of Ubisoft sludge. That's all it comes down to. Right? Like, I felt like so much of Assassin's Creed was building up to the fact that you were going to play as Desmond. And then, like, in Assassin's Creed 3, we get those couple of missions where we, you know, climb the skyscraper, head back to Abstergo, and do that kind of stuff with Desmond. But, like, that's all it got to. So I'm 100% with you. 100% with you. Like I said, while I did play all the other Assassin's Creeds, and I do enjoy them, it's not because they're good. I will never tell anyone that anything past Black Flag is a good game. But if you're into Assassin's Creed and you can get into how it plays, go for it. Yeah, we destroyed them again. I think you're just very good at this game, Ambi. Honestly, I think you actually are, like, not ironically, I think you're very good at volleyball. So you definitely help us out on this one. This one's a little rough. Just kind of grab the tail if you can. This one's rough to do, though. I don't know who's starting with it. What team? Oh, our team starts with it. Okay. This one's always hit or miss. I feel like I very rarely win this, but sometimes with Camouflage, we get lucky. Yo, who the fuck grabbed me? Why did my teammate grab... Wait, did my... maybe my teammate didn't grab me, honestly. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even like 3. I hate, like, if people ask me what the worst Assassin's Creed game is, I tell everyone Assassin's Creed 3. Easily. Gameplay-wise, Assassin's Creed 3 fucked up so many things. Like, I always say this. Assassin's Creed 3 introduced so many mechanics and perfected none of them. Assassin's Creed 3 introduced hunting, and it sucked. Assassin's Creed 3 introduced, God, so much. And everything. Ship battles? Terrible in Assassin's Creed 3. Upgrading your ship and stuff like that? Terrible. Didn't work. It was just done so badly, in my opinion. Like I said, it tried. They won. Ambi! Oh my god. I thought Ambi was going to clutch that, guys. But I think he turned at the last second when he was rolling and it got away from her. So I think Assassin's Creed 3 is the worst one. I don't like the Frontier. I don't like the Frontier as the openly explorable area. I hate the snow, that it slows you down when you run. It's just like it's cool for like immersion, but at the same time I'm like, man, when we already have this big open area with nothing to do in it except for hunt, that doesn't work well. I don't want to be walking slower. So like gameplay-wise, I think Assassin's Creed 3 was by far the worst. It had so many glitches and bugs. I could never play the game fully without it crashing at least 10 times. I had to restart several missions all the time, both on stream and off stream, due to the fact that something would just happen and would render the mission incomplete. Like I couldn't beat it, so I'd have to restart the mission, which was awful. Coupled with the fact that of how it ends, it sucks. But that's fine, Ambi. I appreciate you playing for a little while. Like I said, with Camouflage not being able to show up, it's cool to have someone to play, and I'm glad that you were able to for a while. We'll probably end here as well for now. I know this was a shorter stream, but I wanted to get some Fall Guys in. Like I said, I always do it earlier in the day so that Camouflage can join us, but of course he wasn't able to. But I also like the pirate aspect of Black Flag. Like, again, if it wasn't for the pirate aspect and how cool, and just how cool the gameplay was, there'd be nothing to Black Flag for sure. She actually has a tattooed on her wrist. You know, what, it's WWAD. What would a catchy do? You know? But I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank, once again, the Anonymous Gifter for gifting both Wolfie Blake and Chris the gifted subs. Always appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy all the weird emotes of me and my friends' faces that you get. We're going to be getting some new emotes very soon. Honestly, you're probably right, Ambi. That's probably the better message. But have a good time at work. Hopefully it goes well. Like I said, guys, we're going to end stream now. We're going to be back in about 4 hours, around 6:30 p.m. EST. We're going to be back with some Pokemon Sword Dynamax Adventures, going for some shinies. Just as we normally do. My friends Black Belt and Blood Trip will be here with us. And, after they leave, probably close to 9:30 p.m. EST, we're going to be switching on over to some Nier Replicant again for tonight. I'm going to drop the Discord link. If you guys are not in the Discord and like to keep up with the schedule or just general chats, we have, you know, we talk about games, we talk about music, talk about anything, hobbies, anything you got. Throw it on the Discord. We'd love to talk. We'd love to see everyone. But yeah, Pokemon's your thing. 4 hours from now. If Nier Replicant's your thing, about 7 hours from now. Tomorrow, like I said, schedule is up in the Discord, but just to reiterate so that people know what we're doing in case you're not in the Discord. Tomorrow, we got some cool games as well. Around 3 p.m. EST, we're doing more of Legend of Dragoon that we did some last night for. Around 7:30 p.m. EST tomorrow, Pokemon Emerald Cross, a Soul Link with my friend Joker. We're going to try and get back to that. And then at 9:30, more Final Fantasy XIV, continuing the story. So, if those are your guys' kind of things, love to drop a follow, and hopefully we'll see you back here. Yes, Pluto. 4 hours from now, we'll be doing the Pokemon stream, and then after that, Nier Replicant. Let me see. Who are we rating out to? Oh my god, Klingon's live. Yeah, let's raid Klingon. Why not? Alright guys, go say hi to Klingon Dinger. Drop him a follow if you haven't already. He's doing some Resident Evil. There are a lot of Resident Evil games I don't know about. Same with Mega Man. I don't know what he was playing last night. It said like Mega Man X4, which I thought would have been 10. But is X4 14? Or is that 10-4?